Welcome, eBus members. We are live. We are 30 seconds late on the Swiss watch. I do apologize. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear us loud and clear. And we've got the A team in the room. The A team in the room. We got Serge, of course. How you doing, Serge?
I'm fine, thank you. Excellent.
And
And you said,
good to have you back. So I'm doing
thank
great.
you.
I'm doing great. You know what? The only thing that makes me happy right now, when I'm seeing these emails, the daily emails, the members getting sales and people starting to get multiple sales, some people getting daily sales. You know, this is what makes me very happy. It's getting contagious. So guys, we need to see these emails. When you start making sales, you need to send it into support, and I want to see them. I want to be the first to congratulate you, because to make that first sale is the hardest thing you ever do. Once you do it once, you can do it twice. You can do it 10 times. You can do it 100 times. So, and you do it 1,000 times, you can do it 1,000 times a month. So the hardest thing you'll ever have to do is get that initial sale. So I want to celebrate it with you. And I wish I was there to give you a big hug and say I'm proud of you, but I really am. And I can tell you, we have in-house discussions with our team all day, sometimes all night, thanks to the never sleeping, ever dated superstar of support, Sam. How you doing, Sam?
Well,
Looks like
and yes, as you said, there's nothing that makes me happier than getting messages from all the clients we're working with and hearing that they've made progress, hearing that they're getting things up on eBay, hearing that they're making sales. And that's really what keeps our never-ending support going. So
it's
thank
never
you, thank you
ending.
to all our committed clients, and thank you, Barry. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
And it's, first of all, guys, have you ever heard Sam sound so incredibly clear? This microphone is an absolute miracle. We honestly thought that he had a speech impediment, honestly, until we discovered it was just a microphone issue. Incredible. I knew I spoke to him. I'm just joking. And it's great to have you. I have to tell you guys, Sam is working day and night. I'm not joking. We introduced you to a program. You guys have taken this by the horns. You're taking action. You're taking tremendous action, and you're keeping support very, very busy. And Sam has taken this as a personal duty to help our eBus members, and is going way beyond the call of any duty. And one of the things he's doing, and I think this is important, I want you to know this, that Sam is following along the training with Serge and is applying and is doing and is looking through the products as you're looking through them, and is living this like you are living this. So this is not just a support person that's got some sort of QA file that, you know, you ask X, he's going to fire back and give you the templated answer. He is speaking from experience. And this is something which is very important for you to know, because I want you to feel comfortable. Obviously, don't bombard him for the sake of it, but if you've got an issue that's really holding you back, you need help, he's there for you, and he's there for you as a member of the community as well as being our head of support. And it was important for us that eBus members would feel that there is a direct address, that they know they are not alone, and that there's someone that shares and understands and can give you an answer based on reality of what he sees, not based on some templated answer that he got from someone who doesn't even know what's going on. So I want you guys to know that, and I hope you guys, can we just get a little feedback from you guys, reaching out, getting this the feedback from Sam and his interaction with you guys. I'd love to get your feedback. Sam is great, says Ron. And we've got everyone's name like twice here for some reason. Yeah, Sam always answers my questions. Great, great, great. Thank you, guys. Very much appreciated. All right, we've got a Sam is 5-star Mentro, says Vitor. That's your Portuguese friend from Vitor there. We all love Sam. Everyone loves Sam. Mentor is being called. Someone always answers me, says Jessica. Extremely supportive, says Nancy. Very good, says Charmaine. Response to message, very good, friendly, helpful, awesome, says Sylvia. Thanks, Sam. Not much Sam yet, but soon will be more Sam. Okay, enough Sam, and more Serge. We're making Serge jealous here. Okay, let's get into the training. I've got just a couple of minutes of introduction. I'm not sure if Renee is here right now. Is Renee, are you here? You can just give me a big yes in the chat box if Renee, you're here, because he joined us just before, and I want to know if he's here right now. Hopefully he is here, of course. Let's get into the training, right? The Q&A. Got a lot to cover in today's training. Let me just share my slides. You should be able to see my slides right now. Sam, do you see my slides?
I can see it.
Okay, you can see it. Awesome. Okay. All right, let's get into this right away then. Okay, so here's members Q&A session. First of all, we're going to get into Q&A in just a couple of minutes. Just to start off by going, wow, wow, wow. Seeing people make sales is fantastic. Some people making regular sales, some people making daily sales. You guys are getting traction. We're so proud of you. We really are absolutely proud of you, and it's just absolutely amazing to see this. Guys, let's just do a little roll call. I'd like to know who here is making a sale. Who's made a sale? Write yes in the chat box if you have made a sale. Fred says yes. Charmaine says yes. Maria, yes. Ignatius, let us know how we can help you. Letty Greenwood, yes. Terry Smith, yes. Mina Pashotam, yes. Robin has made his first sale. Dirk, Don, you guys got to work on that. Okay. I want to see a response from everyone that's here. Okay. And some of you, okay, that's excellent. All right. So, guys, anything we can do to help you, let us know in the chat box. All right. We are here for you. If you've got any issues, I just want to ask a quick question. For those of you that have not yet made sales, Jessica Williams, yes. For those of you who have not yet made sales, are you adding 10 products a day? Write in the chat box, no, plus 10. If you have at least for 1 to 2 straight weeks, have added 10 products a day for 2 straight weeks, and you still haven't got sales. Terrence just joined, so Terrence, we'll let you off the hook just now for not getting sales yet. Okay, write in the chat box if you're not adding no. Okay, so Jody's done it for 1 week. Keep on going for a few more days. Okay, great. Maria has already made a sales, only added 10 products, so that's pretty good. Okay, 5 a day. Guys, it's important to get to 10 today's, and we need to show consistency. It's important. Okay, Don, it's got to be 10 a day. I already have 50. Does that mean you're adding 10 a day, or it's over a period of 2 weeks? We need to show eBay that we are consistent. Okay, I've done it for a few days, done it for a week, just joined, 24 total. Guys, I can see it. And I think, Sam, you've seen this in support a lot. People say, oh, Sam, I haven't made any sales yet. You're telling them that's 100 people made sales. I haven't made sales yet. You look into many of these people's accounts, and you're seeing, well, they've added 12 products, they've added 20 products, you add 2 one day, nothing the next day. Consistency is key. But I'm seeing this, Sam, is many times. I'm not sure what the percentage is, but it seems to be the #1 issue. Would you agree with me in terms of consistency? Looks like Sam is muted. Serge, would you agree with me with those questions that people you've asked to look at their accounts?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really important what you just mentioned, and the consistency is the key, basically.
Okay. Latifat has been adding some products and hasn't seen sales yet. Latifat, do me a favor, send into support access to your store. I'd like Serge to take a look at it, and I'd love one of the videos, Serge, if you could shoot. And Latifat, I just need your permission that we can record and use that as a case study, and we'll share that with everyone. The insights. Serge, could you do that for one of your videos? What I'd love to do, Serge, I think this would be a great thing if we do this on a weekly basis, that we take a client that is not getting sales, look into their account. Perhaps you can shoot a video and say, Latifat, bang, 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 bang. These are my 5 suggestions. Latifat, you then go ahead, make the changes, and then we can get back to you the next week, and we'll see you hopefully making a breakthrough. Is that a fair thing, Latifat? Guys, would that be helpful for you? Give me a yes in the chat box if you'd love to see Serge do this on a weekly basis. Go into I want to see, you know what? We love seeing people having success, but we also love turning around people that aren't successful and seeing where the mistakes are. And by doing these videos, I think those who are not yet having sales will be able to see where they are going wrong. So it'll be a tremendous eye-opener for each and every one of you. All right, so excellent progress, guys. Dotan's telling us that it's over 100 people now made sales. Updates, very important, shortly. And we're talking about by the end of the month, maybe before, but by the end of the month, you guys will be getting access to 900,000 products. Up till now, it's taken a little bit longer than we would have liked, but it's amazing to think, Serge, that the amount of traction that our members are getting, and it's before they even get access to about 90% of the platform.
Amazing.
You see, the way that B Global works is every individual client in B Global gets about 30,000 products. But the commitment that B Global has with us, which is just with us eBus members, is that you guys are going to get access to the whole platform, and with the new products, you're going to get a 2-week advantage. So all the traction that we've had is despite the fact that you guys have only had like literally 3% or 4%, whatever it is, 30,000 over 900,000, 130, 3.3% of the platform. So if you guys think that, you know, up to now it's quite impressive, we haven't even started. We have not even started. Serge, I mean, just that fact alone is mind-boggling.
Absolutely. I've seen people who have accounts with lots of products, and it's amazing. I don't think we've been around. I mean, we've been almost a month together with this whole you know, course, and I can see that this is amazing because you guys take it really seriously. You're working nicely. You're putting products in. And normally this sort of work takes months, and you're really putting good work, and this is really impressive. And
it's you know, they do have a good guide, and the fact is you're doing this in bite-sized chunks. It's a couple of minutes here, a couple of minutes there. It's easy to apply. And what if you didn't have a trainer that was sitting there literally daily motivating you, giving you the next steps, you could spend months. You're absolutely right, many months, 6 months building this out. These guys are doing it in a couple of weeks. Those of you who are pretty new, just go through the videos step by step. You guys will get that as well. Anyway, so that's a big update. So those of you that are concerned, hey, I don't think there's 1 million products in my account. The answer is no, you don't have 1 million products in your account. It's not yet being released. But B Global is working day and night to make it happen for us because this is exclusive to our eBus members. It's a commitment that they made at the beginning. I closed this with them literally just before we started the webinar to bring you guys in. And I said, you know what, there's something missing. Serge was the one that brought it up. We discussed it with Dotan. Please, can you just do one extra thing for us and do this? And he said, I will do it, but it's going to take me some time with the programming team because they need to make sure that it doesn't crash the entire system and database. So they are doing it, and we're very much hoping by the end of this month, you will get that. That's where literally all systems will be a blast. All right, now, I just want to do one quick update. We do this now once a week as well when we do these sessions because we had Renee join us. I don't remember, was it last time? This is Renee, and guys, I want you to see what this is doing for people. I'm not sure, Renee, you're here. Maybe he is here. I don't see him on the list. He was in the previous training that we did with some of our inner circle members who are not part of this. No, he's not. But let me just tell you about Renee. You can see here, this is an email I sent to me. I'm trying to get successful now for 10 years, never sold anything. This is guys, we've been doing this for 10 years, never been successful. He's from Germany. English is not his mother tongue. Why am I doing this? I had a crash where a woman drives over me with a car. From that point on, I'm unable to work, right? So this is a guy that literally had to make e-commerce work. I had two choices. First, sit back and wait to get paid, and secondly, stand up and fight for a better life. I've lost more than $14,000 over time with so-called great courses and shiny objects. Every time I try to do something, I had hopes and dreams and expectations and fell miserably. Now see what happens next. I started with eBay and B Global on February the 13th. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about like 8 days ago, right? 8 days ago for a guy that spent 10 years to get a sale online. Watching all the training and webinars over the next few days was an experience I've never had before. It's like a step-by-step guide to a simple puzzle where someone shows you how to fit everything together, fit the pieces. Thanks, Serge. February 15th, within 2 days, I list my first items, follow the plan to improve the listing. Sunday morning, I woke up, was excited about the fact I had sold 2 items. So this is going back 5 days. With the energy you get when you sold your first items, I go further following the game plan. And guess what? Monday, I sold 6 items in a row. And I'm amazed by this people, the program they created. And if you can't afford the money to get it, go to friends and family and borrow some cash. Wow. And get it in no time. That's how I came into this program. I borrowed money from my loved ones. And I'm sure I could pay it back within 2 to 3 weeks based on the profits he's starting to see right now. I got another sale during the writing of this review. Believe that it works fantastic. So I want to say, Renee, and you're representative of many other of our members, we are very, very proud of you because, first of all, you guys have trusted us. We don't take that lightly. and number two, you're taking action and you're getting results, which is fantastic. Those of you who have somehow got issues, Sam is there to help you every step of the way. All right, let's get to the Q&A. Guys, let's just give a big well done to Renee. 10 years, no sales. 2 days later from starting this, first sale, and now he's in multiple sales. Isn't that just a wonderful, wonderful situation to happen? And now he's got a turn. He's made 10 sales or so in the last 5 days. His role and his job is to make sure those turn into daily, consistent sales as he starts to scale up his business. Remember what we shared with you. Scale is a matter of just adding more and more and more and more and more products, increasing your account, adding more accounts thereafter. And the other things that Serge is teaching you in terms of promoted listings and the traffic hacks that we're going to get into as well. All right, let's get into the Q&A. Serge, are you ready for this? Hopefully Serge is still here.
I'm here. I am
All
here.
right.
I'm here.
Okay, so, okay, good. Now, just one question people are asking. Some people are saying that some of their listings that they're adding to into the eBay system are getting rejected. Guys, this happens with every single platform. It happens with Amazon, it happens with eBay. This is part and parcel. Not every product you upload necessarily will work. It's just a fact of life. You're going to find this across the board in multiple different platforms. It's the same thing. I know that B Global is making sure that that is reduced and vastly reduced as much as is possible. But if some of you may experience that sometimes, there's in certain niches, it may happen a little bit more frequently than others. It's annoying, I know, but it is just something that happens. So bear in mind, you may get a minority of products that this happens, and just go with the flow. And I think especially as you're about to go from 30,000 to 900,000 products, you're going to see your opportunities to add products are going to be increased like crazy. All right, let's get into more questions here. All right, how do we prevent duplication of listings when there are 1 million products? Well, they don't have 1 million products yet, but soon to be there will be. Is there an indicator on B Global listing system that lets us know we've added a particular product so we don't add it again?
I think that what happened, you can get probably a message. I haven't really put twice the same product, but there is probably a way to see exactly if you have the same product. In generally, also eBay will send you a message if it's exactly same product that you have already listed, if it's exactly same product and same title. But normally you can see everything on the monitor, so everything is very clear and you can see all the product that you got. So I don't think this normally happens. It's quite rare.
And Dory's already got a message that if you try to list it again, you get a message that you've already listed it. So, and absolutely, Maria's saying that B Global won't list it. It does it automatically. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, the lister rejects duplicates. All right, so we're seeing here, nothing like experience. Okay, number two, should we have one niche? This question comes up every week. So let's just elaborate upon this and make sure that we resolve this for members. Should we have one niche or more than one niche? And I think one of the confusions or the reasons for confusion is that you basically told people to do it in stages. So can you just go over the stages, how they should focus to begin with, and then how they can expand?
I like, you see, I think that if you don't have a lot of product to insert in your account, don't diversify too much. Don't have too many mixture of products because it's going to be confusing. You see, the thing is that you also want to have certain clients coming back to buy from you. And if you stick to one or two niche at least, which are a bit similar, it will be easier to see them coming back and looking for buying maybe additional product in that same niche. You could have repeated clients. So that's one thing. When you can insert 1,000 or more products, then you can diversify it with more niches. But I really like, if you don't have a possibility to enter too many items, like 100, 200 products, try to stick to maybe 2 niches, maximum 3 niches. That's it, not too much.
Okay, and that is to begin with, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's get now to the next questions. This is fast and furious fun. Let's move on. Okay, at what point can we move up to higher ticket items? Now, I do want to mention, before I answer that, or you answer it, who am I to answer it, that we did get a great comment in from Michael. I'm going to share with you because he sent me an email about this. And I'm just going to share just a snippet of it, and he gave me permission that I could share this. Please, look at the pink. I just did this before. Here, he's talking about the fact that his sales, as I'm writing this, at the bottom of the pink stuff on the right-hand side, I just made another sale of $1,437. But were just a few of my sale results, just to let you know, at least, so you can see it to believe it. He's been generating over $1,300, $1,400 a day in sales, of which he's saying that he's getting 17% profit. So if I do my math right, at $1,400 at 17%, that's how much? You're a genius. How much? What would that be? That would be, let's work this out. So 20% would be about $250 a day in profit. At that rate, we're talking about $7,500 in profit from immediately. He started a couple of weeks ago, and he told us, when we did a little inner circle training just before, he told us that his secret, or what he's been doing, is been adding some higher end products. Now, that's going against the grain. It's not exactly what we told everyone to do, but I like the fact there are people that just do it anyway. But Serge, I'd love to get your feedback, and also, what is your impressions here of what he's done, which is clearly different from what originally we said would be a good idea to do, and why do you think it's working so well for him?
I think that it's first of all, it's really great. He's got also a very high limit on his account, so they increase his limit higher. He just said that he went to also promoted. So what I understood, he did some promotion listing. Is that correct, Barry? From what he said.
Correct.
Yes.
He also did that. That is correct. Yes.
So he did promoted listing. I know sometimes it works. I don't know. I want to suggest to start at least with some sales. You don't get many times that someone would buy like expensive products, but this. I mean, he's really. I think it's quite amazing the result he's achieved, and he's also sold some cheap.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to give you like a little bit more factual information. He sent me an email and actually gave me a list of the products that are actually working really well for him. There was a bunch of lower end stuff. So he did follow your advice that he's setting lower end stuff. But what he said was that once he started setting the lower end stuff, he added higher end stuff immediately. And that's what's making him obviously the significant amount of money that he's making on a daily basis. Yes. And he was, as he told us on the webinar we just did, he made another sale of like over $1,000. So this is the key, guys. It seems to me, Serge, sorry if I hope I'm not contradicting you, but what he seems to say is make some low-end sales, get into the game. Obviously, eBay loves seeing those things happen. List your higher-end stuff as well. All you need is one high-end sale. If you're making 17% profit, that could be $150 in your pocket. You do that every day. That alone could make you $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in profit a month. So it really is an impressive number. Sorry, you go back and share with everyone what you suggest they should do.
I think to start with, I like the idea of bringing a cheaper product. I even spoke with Otan about this. He recommended, especially for new account, to look at product for below $50 just to generate sales. Okay, this is what he recommended at the beginning. And obviously, that's not for long. Just get a couple of sales. I think that's what Michael did at the beginning. He had some sales, a few sales, and that's right after that he started listing more expensive products. Okay, so the idea is to attract buyers, and in order to attract them, you gotta get a little bit low prices products just to develop some sales, and then you can start bringing more expensive products in your account. Okay, that's
all right. Yogesh wants to share some experiences as an out-of-country seller for good and for bad. He's got some benefits and some issues he's having. Yogesh, feel free to reach out to us. Let us know what those issues, the good and the bad. We're going to try and help you as much as we possibly can. Anything we can do to help you. Okay. Let's answer more questions. Here's one. We get to the next one. Okay, what do we do once an order is made? Does it happen automatically? Do we need to put up the tracking number? Okay, and you mentioned, of course, Serge, go into the fact that orders only show up on the monitor over 48 hours. Mention, if you could just answer that question and for that, I'd appreciate it.
There is a video actually that explains exactly. I showed in a video that shows all the steps, and it's very clear. So basically, you enter the monitor, and then you will see you go to the order section, and you just order the product. You don't even have to insert the details of the buyer. It's all automatically. You'll go into the order section, and then it's really explaining exactly all the steps to follow. You click on the button and it will automatically connect you to the page of the purchase page. From the monitor, you'll be connected to the purchase page, and then you'll have an access to your PayPal account. And once you click, it will automatically make the payment. All the client detail will be inserted automatically on the, from the PayPal. It will be drawn, and the tracking detail, everything will be added about 2 days or 3 days later, as soon as the shipping has been done. So you don't even have to worry about adding the tracking details. So this is the thing that I wanted to say, that it's very, very easy. You don't have to worry. Once a sale is done, you just look at the video. You'll see there's maybe a few buttons to press. That's it. You don't have to bother to insert the client's name. It's all automatic.
Okay, Mina's making a point here, an interesting one. And when I spoke to Dotan about this today as well. So there's a lot of products, and she said a couple of them have been rejected. Guys, if there is a product that's been rejected, we need to get. By the way, there is a blacklist that B Global actually has for a product that gets rejected for whatever reason. You should notify them. And it will be blacklisted because we're a community. We're working together, guys. If it happens, it may happen here and there. Just let B Global know, and they will blacklist it. And that's it. No one else is going to have that issue. And I think it's very important that we do that as a community, helping one another out. All right, next question coming in. All right, what do we do if we need to refund a client? Now, before you answer that, Serge, I do know, look, if someone here is making sales and they've asked, something's happened, I need help with a refund, that's one thing. Please, guys, for those of you, and I've seen this before in other programs, sometimes you have people that are asking questions about what do I do if I have to make a refund before they've even made a sale. Focus on making sales. If there is a situation where you have to, of course, once you make enough sales, you have to make at some point a refund. That's the time to dive in and say, okay, how do I do it, right? This is a business of growth. Don't be scared of the stumbling blocks that might be ahead of you. And there will be some stumbling blocks. There will be something that's going to stop you. You need to investigate, and you're going to need to get answers, and you're going to try and apply it. You're going to get to a point where you're making X number of sales, hopefully on a daily basis, and you're going to hit some sort of plateau. And you're going to say, all right, how do I now scale from here? What's my next thing that I need to do? All right, don't sit here and say, well, I can't get started because I may get to a situation where I'm only making 5 sales a day and I can't go beyond it. When you get to that situation, you'll deal with it. And I can tell you, when we started our business and I had investors, they told me when we hit a certain number, it's easy to get a business to this number of sales a year. Beyond that is much, much harder. But your goal is not to worry about that until you get there. First, work your guts off to make those initial sales and build that initial business, and then deal with it afterwards. So guys, please don't allow these questions to stop you from taking action. But I'm presuming the person that's asking is asking from a position where they have to make a refund to Serge. How would you deal with that?
Okay, so what I normally do, if something happens, you contact the buyer and you ask them what is the reason he wants to refund. So sometimes they will say they're not happy, they want to return the product or something like this. If there is a problem with the product, I would ask them to send me an image, a picture of the product. And just to understand what it is, I would normally contact B Global, explain to them. They will they speak with the supplier, and they will give us a label. Okay, it's a return shipping label. You don't have to worry anything. They will send it to us by email, and we will forward that label to the client through the eBay messages. And then all they've got to do, they have to send back the product to us I mean, not to us, to the shipping address, will provide, obviously, there is all the details on the label, so they don't have to, you don't have to worry about which address. It's all written on the label that you will give, and they will put it on a box. They'll insert the products inside the box, and that's it. But I would highly recommend we do a return through eBay. So you don't tell him to do it on his own, because then eBay is aware. They will refund you the commission, because you have to pay commission on every sale. And then like this, they know this is what happened. Okay, and then it's simple. It takes maybe 2-3 days. We will be refunded by the supplier or by Big Global actually, and we will repay the buyer back the money. And just another thing to remember, that eBay is aware of this situation, and they are giving us sufficient time for the return to arrive and enough time to pay back the buyer. So it's not like a matter of 2-3 days. We sometimes get, I think, up to 30 days even to handle this whole situation.
Okay, great. Fred is seeing a sale, but it's still showing up as ordered. Okay, have you seen that situation happen, Serge, before? And what does it mean?
It should be.
To me, it's an eBay issue. You should just contact eBay. Is that an eBay issue, or
is it on the monitor? Where does he have it?
Yeah, Fred, where are you seeing? Is that in the monitor? Is that in eBay? That's I'm also not quite sure. That's, if you can send some more information, I'll be able to give you a better answer.
Yes.
Or an answer. We didn't give any answer, in fact. Okay. All right. Why does some of the items not go through when doing a bulk listing? Can you mention, focus? I know a bunch of questions have come in the API from eBay. Perhaps you can also refer to that as well.
I think that it depends on the product sometimes. There's a certain type of, sometimes it could happen that, as Barry was saying at the beginning of the call, that it could happen that you doing bulk, you can sometimes import many products, and then there is 1 or 2 product that doesn't go through. It could be that there is short of stock or any reasons which we don't know really, that it could be with a supplier. So in any event, if those products are not in, then we at least have other products that went through. I mean, I also have that sometimes, that I would list, quite a bit of product, and there's 2 or 3 that didn't go through. But it doesn't happen a lot. If this happens, we can try to release those specific products at a later stage. Okay, I know that they are doing the best, Big Global, the platform, to make sure all this type of issue are resolved. And I know they've done so much good work in the last couple of 2 weeks. They really upgraded, and they now that we can list product one by one, we couldn't do that before. We had to list in bulk. So this is a great opportunity. You can really select the product that you want to list. You don't have to list right in bulk. So that's also an option. Instead of listing like 10 or 20 or 30, you can choose which type of product you want to list.
Yeah, that's a big advantage. They built that very, very recently for us, and that's brilliant. Okay, so Pat is starting with an existing account with history, sales, feedback. Do I need to hold back on listing higher price items? I would just say, before you do answer that, Pat, again, based on the testimonial from Alex, who's doing extremely well. He actually started with a historical account, Pat. He made some sales, but he says he only really got more sales and started to get daily sales when he opened up a new account. Remember, eBay does love new accounts. Just be very careful when you open a new account. But Serge, anything to hold back someone that's got a historical account with sales to go higher end straight away?
You can do that, definitely. But does he have product currently in the account, or there's no?
Yeah, he's made sales in the past.
Okay, so he can, I think, a variety. The question is how many products he can insert. So perhaps also have a range of cheaper products or low price, below $50, because you want to have consistency and want to bring clients on an ongoing basis. And you got to remember that the more expensive products are not the one that will sell faster, So like a product of $500 or $1,000 takes a bit longer to sell normally. So we can definitely add those items, but I would like to mostly put focus on the cheaper product, the lower end, because that will bring faster sales in your account.
Okay, Adil's saying that he's seeing from his listings there's some that are underperforming. How can I improve those that are underperforming?
What I would suggest is this. One, maybe look at similar products on eBay if they are selling, if there are demand for this type of products. See if you can improve the titles of this product and look at the price you are offering for this product. Okay, so sometimes you will see that maybe your price is a little bit too expensive at the beginning. One of the suggestions I also made is you could also do promoted listing for those specific products and test it for a week. See when you do. I've made a video actually last week how to use promoted listing, and it's very simple and clear. So you can pick a couple of products and only for those you choose to promote them, and then see if you have a little bit more traffic or more interest for those type of products.
Serge, do me a favor. Can you give, and I should have done this at the beginning, can you give an overview of the videos you've added to the members area most recently this week? And then can you share with us, what is it you want to be focusing on next week? Because I know you've still got a lot of stuff to share with members. So can you just give an overview of this week, and then we can talk about what's coming up next week so people get an idea of where we are.
I've done this week. I've loaded quite a bit of videos. I've mostly, because I've seen there is a lot of question about the monitor. They wanted to know how to work correctly with the monitor. So I've had a lot of question, and I've tried to make some video that will show how to use it properly, how to use it in a way that's easy to function. I've also made a video on the VA, how to find a VA, which is really important. I know some people wanted to already start working with a VA. I've already started to make a bit of videos. I've added today, and I've got another one that I'm going to add after the meeting here, the webinar about market research. Here I took an example of the one that I've added today. I took an example of a very successful seller on eBay from a product of B Global, and I analyze his account, and I show what he does, how is he listing his product, what does he do, this seller. And it's really interesting to learn from this person. So that was added today. I put it on the section called market research. So you can see it's, and also another one that I made at the beginning of the week, it's opening a shop, because I want you guys to save money on the fees. And when you're gonna start listing over 100 products, it will start costing you in insertion fees. So I've explained clearly how and what to do at what stage you need to open a shop, what type of shop they are, and what are the price you're going to pay, and what subscription to choose, because there are some like there's yearly subscription and monthly subscription. So everything is explained clearly in this video, because I want you to save money, not to end up spending money, because sometimes people don't realize that they just list and they're going to pay a lot of money in fees, eBay fees. So I want you to.
It's not necessary. Totally not necessary. Okay, do I need to change my account profile location to the United States of America if I'm outside of America so I can get more views?
I don't think it's to do with views. You can you can just log into ebay.com with your details, and then you start listing product on ebay.com from with your account login, your email and your password. You just enter your account through ebay.com. I don't think it will, so it will be listed as on ebay.com basically.
Okay, Serge, what do you recommend? Since I have added low price, less than 30 products from 4 different niches, should I unlist products from some niches that are not necessarily trending right now? It's only got 30 in there, so it's not, I think that may be part of its issue, but it's not enough to really know, is it?
Yes, you gotta list more product. You gotta understand it's important to list, but also, guys, important to understand that you need also good titles. I know a lot of people, I've looked today at many of you guys' accounts. I've seen plenty of people, they don't do anything with the title. They just list, they say, okay, I'll list my 10 item, that's it, and that's it. But it doesn't help enough. It's not enough. You gotta try to work on the title. Then you will be different, because how you're going to be found is through your title. If you use good keyword, that's how a buyer can find you on eBay, because there's so many products there. You want to be found by choosing the right keywords.
Awesome. Fred is back. So he says that his cell is showing as ordered in the monitor, and it's been there for over a week. Does that mean that the product has been shipped?
Yes, normally yes, but check on your eBay and you'll see if there is a tracking number added. Then you can see. Normally, you should see it on your eBay on the sold item. Then you will see that a tracking number has been added to this account. Normally, it should be added. It's called selling. You'll see it. Okay.
Okay, Fred.
I just want to add something quickly. I put into the chat the link to the knowledge base, and over there's a guide exactly how they can find their tracking info in the B Global site as well. So they have two ways to find it, either in eBay or in the monitor.
Wow. It's so clear, man. This is crazy. Serge, we need to get you a microphone like this. This is unbelievable. All right. I love that microphone we got him.
I've got also the same microphone, but maybe I should do the setting.
We need to get new ones. I've also got the same one, but I don't think I sound as clear as he sounds.
Yes.
It's crazy. I mean, he sounds like he's next door. Okay. How do you delete products in bulk on the monitor?
So I've done also a video about this week. Please watch the video. Please, guys, you gotta watch the video. There's a video I called "Using the Monitor Correctly." I think it's been loaded yesterday. So it's very simple. You can see there, you can select everything or whatever you choose to, and it shows you what step to do. There are also short videos. There are a few minutes each video. It's not long. I know that people don't like too long videos, so I make them short and clear. So just watch them. It's very simple.
Okay. All right. Okay. So again, it's a couple of questions. Rick's asking about pricing. Guys, in terms of pricing, and just, this is just a reality. It's impossible that every single product you're going to find in B Global, you're going to find cheaper than anywhere else. It's not going to happen. So I just want to make sure there's realistic expectations. There is a tremendous amount of them that you will find that are extremely competitive. Remember, eBay doesn't always. On eBay, sales aren't always generated based on the lowest price, so don't worry about that either. But please bear in mind that it's not going to be the case that for every product, these are going to be cheaper than you can find anywhere else. It's absolutely impossible to monitor. There's nothing stopping people from taking products and selling them for cheaper elsewhere. But I would add, don't look at the comparisons between eBay and Amazon. It's a really poor comparison for two reasons. One, there are people that just love eBay, and they're buyers on eBay. They're not going to be price comparing on Amazon. I'll give you an example why. I love buying stuff with PayPal, and some of you love using PayPal. We offer PayPal, and some of you prefer purchasing with a credit card. I spent an extra $150 on a plane ticket in order that I could use PayPal than to use my credit card and buy it for cheaper on Expedia. Why did I do that? Because by the time I take money out of my PayPal account, stick it in the bank account, I have to go through two conversions from dollars into pounds and then bring them over here. By the end of it, I probably lost $200. It's better for me to use PayPal. A lot of people love eBay simply because it's convenient because of PayPal. You can't use PayPal on Amazon. So I'm just giving one small example. So, and the other thing is, we know that Amazon is trying to destroy the competition. They are losing money on many, many sales just in order to destroy the competition. So what you need to understand, and Serge, you can add your 2 cents to this, is that there are many, many, many millions of buyers on eBay that are dedicated to the eBay platform. Just dedicated. When they buy stuff, it's on eBay. They're not looking on Amazon. They don't like the experience. They want to use PayPal. They're part of the eBay community. They get the protection of the eBay community. They feel comfortable purchasing on eBay. So bear that in mind. But I want to make it clear, not every single product, and you're going to find examples where they're not going to be cheaper than elsewhere. And sometimes you'll find that they are, one of the competitors within B Global might be cheaper within eBay. Guys, you don't need to worry too much about that. This is a numbers game. you're going to add a lot of product into eBay, into your eBay console, into your eBay account, and it's a numbers game. Stuff that's working, great. Stuff's not working, you can remove it over a period of time and add other products in their stead. Guys, don't overthink this. Don't be concerned about the details here and there. You will find it. It's you wish it didn't happen, but within 900,000 products, guys, there's going to be a colossal number of winners in there. And we're going to share with you also when we get to the 900,000 how you can start researching within that group of 900,000 as well. Anyway, Serge, anything you'd like to add in terms of the price? And I think we've got so many people that are making sales and people that are making profits at this point from those sales that there are a ton of winners, and we shouldn't focus on those that don't win. We need to focus on those that do win, and we need to hunt them, we need to find them, and we need to put them into our accounts.
I think that you're explaining it perfectly, Barry, really. I really appreciate this. You're saying it so correctly. I would maybe also add that there is competition, it's true. I've made a video today that I will add it to the site. It shows that one of our members actually sold a product more expensive than all the other products. Similar product, basically. Okay, so I found it quite amazing that the same product that everyone listed at lower, that member sold it for more money. And you'll see that video will be loaded after this session. Okay, so it's amazing.
This is a big global product?
Yes, a big global product. A product from Big Global. Someone sold it this, I don't know when, this week. You'll see a video that I've made on that. It's amazing.
Excellent. Brilliant.
And then it shows that everyone sold it for cheaper, but that person who had it for more money sold that product. No one else sold that. And that's incredible.
And this is the example of eBay promoting, giving everyone a chance in terms of exposure. And that's exactly what we've been saying, guys. So these issues, it's very interesting. 90% of those questions I see, at least from again, this is an intuition, are coming from people that are saying what ifs. Those who are not saying what ifs, but actually are applying, are seeing that this is fact, that it's not always the price that counts. Can you tell me, Serge, the example you gave there of the lady that sold at a higher price point? I mean, what was the price differences? So like other people were selling it at how much, and how much did she sell it for? Do you remember the numbers roughly?
Yes. I know they were all trying to sell it about 36, something like this, 35, 36. She sold it at, I don't know, he or she sold it at $41. So I thought it's amazing. It's quite above everyone else, actually. And I'm going to list that video. I also was quite surprised. Just shows to me there's no, you got to try. It's not because you are a little bit more expensive that you will not sell. There is, it's for example, if you, for example, going to research a product, you will find in your computer one result, and on another computer you'll see different result. You won't see the exact same. You won't see always the same product first, because it's special software with eBay, so it's always very different from computer to computer. So it's a little bit different. That's why maybe the person who saw that items didn't see really the cheapest one. They just went and they bought the first one they've seen. So that's why I don't think that everyone only looks at the price per product.
Excellent. We're seeing this again and again. Okay, Serge, where and how do you edit descriptions? Is it within eBay? Is it on the monitor for those who want to make the edits?
You can do it on the eBay, but I prefer to do it on the monitor. It's much easier. You can go in the monitor, you can edit, and I've made a video as well. Guys, I want to ask you to watch the videos. There is a video that shows you exactly how to edit the product. I'll try to see if I can remember. It's at the beginning, actually, that explains to you how to use I think it's called viewing the listing in the monitor features. There's a couple of that only speaks about the monitor. So you will be able to see the video that shows you exactly how to do it simple.
Bernard is giving an example of himself that's spending $20,000 buying products from eBay and spends $0 on Amazon. Right? Bernard's not particularly unique. There are millions, if not tens of millions of people that feel the same way. I've never done a study on this, but I'd be curious. I'm sure PayPal is a big reason, but I'd be curious if there are other reasons as well. So those of you that are diehard eBay buyers, not sellers, I'm just curious for my own little knowledge base here. Why are you dedicated to eBay, and why do you refuse to use Amazon? I think some people actually don't use Amazon because just morally, they feel that Amazon's just destroying the economy. They're destroying businesses left, right, and center. They're unfair not just to businesses, but they're actually pretty unfair to the people actually selling on Amazon. And they are uprooting businesses whenever they feel they can make more money by selling things themselves. So I think there's a moral issue in there as well somewhere, but I'd be curious if those who are diehard eBay buyers, why that would be the case. Okay, question coming in from Gerald. He's seen an error message, 240. The item cannot be listed or modified. The title or description may maintain improper wording, or the listing or seller may be in violation of eBay policy. When does that happen, Serge, and what can be done about it?
It depends on the list, you know, it's all individually. It's a bit more technical. I'll have to look into that. So maybe when I see it, I'll be able to give him a proper answer. You know, I don't want to just...
Maybe send that into support and share
Yes.
with us more details, and that'd be an easy way to deal with that. There you go. Even says, I use Amazon. I've sold on there, but I don't like the owner. And they're also undercutting brands that advertise their own products directly on others' pages. So this is an example of people that are fed up with Amazon. There you go. eBay is a community. I've gotten to know other buyers and sellers over the years. Guys, there's 25 million sellers on eBay, right? The fact that, you know, we've got access to this incredible platform called Be Global, that we got a group of 2,000 people there, and we got all the advantages of 2 weeks on the new products, and we're going to get to see all the products, only get to see a fraction of it. We feel that eBay is like this little universe. It's not. It's humongous. It's absolutely humongous. It's just that we've got this way to get into there, you know, through the back door. But it's a humongous universe, and it's a great point that who said it? Pat said that, you know, there's a tremendous community, and as you start to grow your businesses and you start knocking, you know, you're going to start building relationships with other eBay sellers and buyers. You may change your preferences of purchasing from eBay as opposed to elsewhere, and I think it's a national phenomenon, absolutely natural phenomenon.
I want to also add something, Barry, to what you just said. There is another thing with Amazon compared to eBay, that if you open a shop on Amazon and it becomes a successful shop, there's a good chance that Amazon will copy you. Amazon themselves, they will create the same product and start selling themselves the same product, so they can become your competition. No, on eBay you will never see something like that. They will never compete with you. So that's the difference, you know. So that's also a good advantage.
Indeed. All right. Sam, feel free on Skype to send me more questions. If you're seeing questions here that I am not getting to or I'm not answering, I'd very much appreciate it if you could. We get to more questions that I can see now. Should we be, good question this, should we be promoting all of our listings? I think we're talking here about promoted listings, obviously. So this is already someone that's talking about scaling, which is impressive. How many of your products should you actually do promoted listings with?
I think you can do everything, actually. Why not? It doesn't pay. There's no fees for that, only if you sell the product. So why not promote everything?
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people here don't like Amazon. Okay, this is a good point. I guess you guys agree with me. Protection owners or protecting products when hackers come along, Pat says. Good point. There you go. Fran says that on Amazon, one of the former Amazon clients had his account closed with no notice, no consideration for resolution, were forced to pay, destroy, or return over $50,000 of stocked products. Yikes. Okay. We have to keep our universe, our eBay universe to ourselves, says Alex. All right, you're a good man, Alex. By the way, big update, Alex said he's going to be joining us at our live event next month. Alex, who's been doing $1,400 a day, 17% profits. Good to see you here, Alex. Hopefully he'll be joining. He says he's going to be joining us in Vegas next month. We've got a special group of people that are joining us. Guys, seriously, if you're looking, you want to knock this out the park and save yourself really a lot of time and just get there and be able to scale and meet Dotan, please grab one of the remaining spots. Join us at that event. If you've got a question, feel free to reach out to us. But guys, don't miss out on this. those of you that can make it to Vegas. And if Alex is going, you guys need to be there. This is a guy that's already making $1,300, $1,400 a day. And I see him being able to scale by the event. And he's just an open book. He's going to share everything with you, everything he's doing. And I want you guys at the event, it's going to be a small, intimate, tiny little group of our members. So this is an opportunity to be with Dotan, with Serge, and not just get your questions answered, but allow us to walk around and direct you as you start to scale your business. So please, let's do it. Maria's going to be there. Looking forward to see Alex. Awesome. Okay, questions coming in. Okay, let's see, last questions here. My product is blocked due to Vero, but it isn't on the Vero list. Why is that?
It depends on the product. I don't know. We have to see. But sometimes they got eBay could have some suspicion, you know, on certain products, and there's something we need to verify as well. And it's important that you communicate with them and don't just leave it like that. So I would just check and see why they suspect, because in generally with the monitor it will stop any product that you try to list, and there is some suspicion according to what we have, you know, the setting that we have added to the monitor.
Would you,
so yeah.
So would you recommend they reach out to eBay? What do you recommend?
Yeah, I suggest a check with eBay, because they could have suspicion, and there's also sometimes a case where someone, another seller could, it doesn't happen often, but it could happen that the seller would say, look at that seller, he's got some product, you should check on that, you know, so like being like informed or something. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen as well. And
okay,
I would suggest to speak with eBay.
Okay, we're just going to do some quick fire questions now, guys, with the time that's remaining. If I delete an item from the monitor, does it get deleted from eBay as well?
There's an option there that you can, it asks you want to delete only from the monitor, or you want to delete from eBay and the monitor. You can choose what you want to do, either both or only one place.
Okay, now someone's asking, I'm adding products on a daily basis, I'm changing my titles, I'm doing everything that Serge is telling me to do, and I haven't made a sale. That's a unique situation for what I'm seeing. Serge, what would you recommend? I recommend that they send in their account into support and we take a look at it, because there's something wrong there. I mean, it seems like I'm doing everything right. Why is it not working? Because there's something that's not working in what you think you're doing right. There must be something that's wrong. Please, whoever has had that experience, please don't send in a support ticket with that experience after you've added 12 products and says, well, I've done so many things, I'm listening to Serge, I'm not making money. The answer is that you're not following Serge. But if you are adding products, and you've got 100 products in there, you're adding products on a daily basis, you're changing your conversions, you're changing your titles, everything you're doing, and it's not working, we need to hear from you. It's going to be very hard for us to answer if we don't see the account for ourselves, but we will take a look at it. We can use that, and let us know when you ask those types of questions. Feel free to create a video and share with members, right? Let us know, give us a confirmation in your ticket, and that way we can hand it over to Serge, and maybe you can actually create some content that will benefit absolutely everyone, okay? Okay, we're coming to the end of the hour, guys. I'd just love to get one sentence. How are we doing with eBus? I want to get feedback, one sentence from you guys. How are we doing? How is Serge doing? Videos, support, all in all, be global. Yes, we've got some questions here and there. I just want an overview, one sentence from each and every one of you. I'm waiting for everyone to very much appreciate your honest assessments, and your feedback is most welcome, good or bad or indifferent. I want to hear it because you mean a lot to us, and we've set ourselves out a pretty lofty target with this, which is why we're investing a lot of time, and we're not stopping. eBus is a great vehicle, outstanding. eBus or bus, says Maria. You guys are awesome. It shows how much you care, says Mordechai. Serge is a master. You guys rock, says Ignatius. I like you guys, super supportive. All of us talking to us all make sales, says Yoshi. Love the support and videos from Serge. Great job on the videos. Serge videos are good and generally easy to follow. Limbo's Serge's information is so great. Awesome. Appreciate the program and your time and energy. Wonderful. I have multiple questions. Really loving this. All right, love it, love it. Thank you, guys. These comments are music to our ears. Guys, just to let you know, I've added the next Q&A session that's coming up. It's not next Thursday because I'm overseas and I want to be here for these sessions. It's important for me to be here as well. I want to be with you guys every step of the way. The next session will be on Monday thereafter. It's already set up in GoToWebinar, so you'll be getting updates from GoToWebinar, but put it into your calendars. It's Monday a week, so it's going to be the next, a few days late. I'm just going to be overseas till Friday, and I want to make sure that I'm there. I'm not missing this, Serge. I'm not missing this time with you and Sam for no money. So guys, Monday, please bear that in mind. So just before we do end the meeting today, what's coming up next week? What can people expect? And I want to hear from you also. Homework. What is it you want to see people doing? Where should people do? Where should they be, and what should they be doing? So what's coming up next week first?
I think I'll create more videos about products. What type of product to list? Why? Because I get a lot of questions sometimes. What should I do to attract more people to my account, to have more views, and to have more sales, especially? So I'm going to work on that. More to do on the sales. Choose the right product. How to look for good product that will sell, and then I want to also do, for example, what can we learn from successful sellers, and then what to do and then something like to know what to do to create sales. I also want to recommend you guys, don't just list, okay, I will take randomly 10 items and list in my account. Do a little bit of research, see if those are good products. I've seen some people selling heavyweight, and they're putting them in all type of colors. And you got to ask yourself, is that something I would buy on eBay? So that's something you should consider. And it's not just to list the product and hope to get sales. You got to make a little bit of research and decide if that's something that you can relate with, or that's a product that you would buy on eBay. Okay, and then my personal opinion, this is really important when you are going to choose the right product, you see. And I'm going to talk more about this next week. I'm going to try to give you more example and help you to find the right product to list in your account. I want to help you guys to get more sales. That's really important. That's our number one priority.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Guys, one last point. For those of you who've got questions, we want to see, we've got a few more spots left for the live event. I'm sending out a message to talk to us about the live event. Do me a favor, fill out that form. I'm going to send it to you right now. Whether you're thinking about joining, you're not sure about joining, fill out that form, find out more details. It's a really big opportunity for you guys. This is a $7,500 mastermind that we are brought it right down in order to be able to help members who are looking to really scale fast. Maybe, and I just want to be clear about this, guys. There are some people that are just getting it and just making sales, and people here that are making sales on a daily basis. That's great. Even them, having the opportunity to spend one-on-one time with Dr. and Serge is going to be an opportunity for them to scale. But there's some people that need that little additional hand-holding, and those people are looking to get a competitive edge, even though we're giving you everything we can on these training sessions. We really are doing the best to our best of our ability to do everything to make sure that each and every one of you gets what you deserve, and that is a lot of sales and as much attention as possible. But there is something special about being amongst other successful people in one room, being with Dr. I'm investing a lot of money this coming week, meeting a lot of people in meetings overseas. It's what you do when you want to really scale your business. This is what happens. So those of you that are looking to get a competitive advantage, even within this amazing opportunity that we've got, please, there's a form in the chat box, fill it out. Just to be clear about these Q&A sessions, they are going to be an hour long. I think 2 hours is too long. Last time we went into 2 hours because we did a lot of little prep time, so I wanted to add the extra hour. The initial 2 hour sessions, of course, were our initial trainings that we did with Serge, and now we're doing these Q&A sessions. So I know it says 3 till 5, it's really 3 till 4, but we will be continuing doing these Q&A sessions on a regular basis. This ain't gonna stop. So I want to let you know that we're here with you every step of the way. Guys, are these regular Q&A sessions helpful? Do you find them a distraction? So I want to make sure, because right now we've been doing one every single week. Next time it'll be a couple of days late, but we want to maintain these regular sessions. If there is a demand, if there is a need, if they're helpful, they help you to apply and to be able to increase your sales. So okay, great. And are you guys happy with like the hour slots? Right, I don't want to do things that are that are overloading you either. So I want to make sure that you guys get what you want. An hour's enough, an hour's enough, an hour's a good time. Okay, excellent. I think that's about right. Attention spans do seem to get distracted after an hour, even in the best company. Anyway, guys, Serge, you've given them what to do over the next week. What you want to see by Monday next week?
Yes, I think that they should look for item, maybe choose properly, don't just list any type of item. I would also stick to a specific niche. Try to, let's say for the next week, if you choose to add more item, try to stick to a niche, not to mix too much. Decide next week I'm going to list product in one specific niche. And then I would also do a little bit of research before you list a product. Look if it's sold on eBay, and then if you are giving a good price. And then if you can also invest time in optimizing the title, create a little bit better titles, improve a bit the titles. Okay, so this should help definitely to bring more clients. And then another thing is, if you could also, I would optimize, do like the promoted listing. That's what I meant to say, that we do a bit of promoted listing for the product that you have in your account now to try to generate more sales. Okay, so do the promoted listing. There is a video that shows exactly, I've listed last week, how to do the promoted listing. It's very simple. It doesn't cost money. You just have to do it. If you sell, you will pay whatever price you have agreed that you will contribute for them to promote your listing.
It's great just to dabble in, to get a few sales through that. And it's going to be, again, it's contagious, guys. Everything we're doing here is about scale. Once you start hitting sales, you can start to scale, and you're learning new things all the time. We've got a lot of things happening in terms of eBus over the coming weeks and months, of course. We're adding new products. Dotan's adding new products on a monthly basis. You're going to be getting product videos from Serge, niche videos from Serge. Obviously, a lot of focus in the first month has been based on getting the account set up and making sure you guys are ready to go. But a lot of the product stuff is still to come, and we're going to be pushing ahead big time in that department. And we got a lot of things happening and in store for you guys. So keep motivated, keep adding products to your accounts. Please share the support when you start making your initial sales. We want to hear from you. That's the only thing we ask. We give this everything we got, but we do love hearing from you guys. When you get those initial sales, we want to celebrate them with you as if we are your closest family. It means a lot to us. And I'm just going to end by just one quick comment. You hear Serge, you hear his voice, you hear his concern, you hear his dedication. This is a true champion of our members. He's creating videos literally all the time based on what you guys are sharing with him. It's your interaction with support and with through support with Serge that is keeping this course way beyond anything that you guys ever thought you're going to be getting, right? No one thought that there's going to be daily videos. In fact, when we started, we thought we're going to get this done in 4 live sessions of 2 or 3 hours each, and we'll be done. We then saw the dedication of this group. We saw people making sales and coming back, and more sales, and seeing more people getting through, and then seeing the people that weren't having sales or having issues reporting to us, allowing us to create more content that's based on reality of the situations that you guys are facing. You guys are the reason why this is turning into the course that I think each and every one of you is saying is the best thing you guys have ever seen online. So I can only say to you, as much as I thank Serge for being the guy to do this, and to Dotan for being the product and the platform, it at the end of the day comes down to you. So from the bottom of all our hearts, thank you for being so dedicated. Thank you again for trusting in us and being part of our community. And thank you for taking this so seriously. You deserve every success that you have. And I'm just praying that this happens to every single one of you. And those who make sales are going to get multiple sales. And we can write some tremendous love letters to Serge and to Dotan for everything that they've done for you once you get to those results. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Have a great week. I won't be here for a week. You're in good hands with Sam and Serge, and we'll meet back again on Monday a week for the next Q&A session. keep the communication going, keep the action taking. Don't stop. You've got issues. Sam's there for you. We're here for you every step of the way. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you, Serge, and thank you, Sam.
Thank you.